iceHQ ice rink in Warrung Traditional Land in Reservoir, Melbourne, Australia for the CCM National Women's Tournament 2024. Thursday night, the rounds begin. It's game 3 of this CCM National Women's Tournament. I'm Carl Brewer, bringing the CCM National Women's Tournament to you in its third year, bigger and better than ever. 4 days of hockey, 3 interstate teams, the Quokkas, the Hidden Gems and the New South Wales Central Coast Stingrays. But tonight is the first of the Melbourne derbies. It is the Melbourne Furies, who have already played once this evening. They played the first game of the round where they lost 3-0 to the Quokkas from WA. And as they're up against the Shanialators in the pink and brown and something. Anyway, the Shanialators playing against the Furies in the blue jerseys. So the Shanialators, a new team this season. The Furies in their third season of playing this one. They would have possibly been a little bit disappointed in their first game, not managing to put the puck in the twine, but they will try and make amends this time. Sam Hockey played well in the net for them, and they had a number of good opportunities. But we'll see if the Shanialators can make a difference and see if they can get themselves quickly on the board and make themselves some points towards this CCM National Women's Tournament. It's a great tournament here that iceHQ Ice Rink and everyone here is very passionate about, trying to increase the number of players and the visibility of women's hockey in Australia. We've done that with our Pro League here over winter, with our Women's Pro League in its second season. And this is the third time that we run the National Women's National Women's Tournament. We're sponsored by CCM and the iceHQ Ice Rink. We're just about ready to go in the first period. Well, let's go. Puck dropped and we are underway. One straight away by the Furies, who try to play the puck up the ice, but instead it's caught on the boards. A nice little piece of backhand play there by Chris Theo. He's got racing around the back of the net there, Shay Gunyak, who played very well in that first game. They get a shot on the net early. It bounces across the front. Bit of a tester there for Lily Kaler in the net for the Shanialators. They play the puck up the ice, so managed to get it past Bowles. Racing back to pick it up, though, was Hurtis, and Hurtis manages to drop herself on her backside on this fresh ice. Looking up ice, takes her time, just fans a little bit on the pass, looking for Gunyak. Trying to pass the puck out of defence there was the Shanialators. And everyone deciding that it's a good time to have a bit of a lie down. It is late at night. Playing the puck in now for the Furies was Hurtis. And the puck is behind the net for the Shanialators. Looking a little bit lost at the moment. Just need to get that intensity up a little bit, I think, so that they can adjust to playing at this pace, because it's going to be a little bit higher. And just leaving the puck behind there, Matilda Jennings, she's trying to find an option and played up the ice. Now were the Shanialators racing back to pick it up for the Furies. Is Sarah Chong, and she plays across ice but manages to get away with it as Longhouse very nearly picked that one off for the Shanialators, and this time it's played up ice by Bleakley. Bleakley tried to find, and did, but she couldn't do anything with it. She tried to find Dundas. Going into the corner, Chris Theo puts the puck across the front of the net. Watched safely there by Lily Kaler in the net for the Shanialators. Puck lost in the corner. A bit of a backhander there, shot by the Furies in the hands of Dundas, who was trying to put anything on the net that she could. Unfortunately for her, not quite enough on it. Playing the puck back in by Beck Leader as the Furies start to get their first lot of changes. Dundas puts the puck across the front of the net. No one there for the Furies, and Longhouse breaking it out now for the Shanialators. She's got Beck Leader cutting her into the corner. Circles back around the other way, trying to find some wheels. Passes the puck up ice. Connection made with I think Maddie Bale there by the look of it. It could be Amy Clay, I think, instead. Amy's got a cannon if she can get a shot away. She moves left and right, gets a shot on the net. But there's enough bodies in the way there, including that of Sam Hockey, to make it safe. Now it's Lucy Walsh, who tried to do something constructive with it for the Furies. It's Jennings now instead, who has a bit of room. She's got a poke check to get around, and unfortunately for her, it's stolen by Lay. Lay looks up ice, puts it across, trying to find another connection, but it's played up the ice instead by Amy Clay, who does a nice job on a nice little backhander. And now it's an opportunity for Saleh, who tries to move up with the puck, but it's taken away from Debbie Bowles, who chips it up the ice nicely, finds a connection. The battle here on the boards between a scrum of 4. In the end, it was Maddie Bale who tried to get the puck away and did. Now Bowles tries to go around everyone, but is picked off nicely by Ash Gagnon, who makes that one not go anywhere. Jensen has a chance, gets it onto her backhand, and she's got chasing down the middle there, Maddie Bale. Maddie can't quite get there in time. Racing now to pick it up is the effervescent Katie Hurtis, who has a bit of room, skates around the back, gets around 1, gets around 2, loops, winds, passes to the slot. Jensen gets a backhand on it. Not enough to put it on the net, but it was certainly enterprising play. Behind the net now again, a bit of a battle as the Shanialators clear the puck up ice. Just waiting for it a bit too much was Megan Douglas. And Bowles went in and stole it from her. And the same process again here. The wingers waiting for the puck. And the Furies racing in to pick it up. They can see that extra tempo. But now breaking it out is the Shanialators. They've got options. Just trying to find someone to pass to was Megan Douglas, but she couldn't take the puck with her. Cycling around now is Ash Gagnon, but she leaves the puck behind. And it's played up ice there by the very capable Marie Stella. Brought back now and fired up the ice. Katie Hurtis tries to find an option and does. And it's Shay Gagnac who gets around 1. She's driven into the corner. She's going to have to loop around and try and go a wrap around if she can. She's got a player in the slot in Freeburn. Can she get the puck up to Freeburn, who's calling for it desperately? Totally unmarked in the slot, but the pass not happening. Now the puck comes back across to Gagnon, but to Gagnac, but it goes behind her. Playing the puck now out of the ice. Longhouse being enterprising, but it comes back as far as Gagnac, who fires it in deep, trying to find that connection. And finds it. The puck ridden deep into the corner by the Furies, trying to make another scoring chance. But it's taken away by the Shanialators. And they look to play the puck up the ice. It's Longhouse who chips it in deep. Gets it past everyone. It's going to count as a shot on the net. Pushed into the corner hockey. She was going to have Danny Lee McAllis on her. Puck's loose in the slot, not able to get to it. Fiona Bueller. And now it's Chong for the Furies trying to break it out. Nice steal. It's a good stick lifting by Elizabeth Jamesis, who managed to just break that play up. And now racing back to get it for the Shanialators is Matilda Jennings. She looks up ice, plays it safely up the boards. It's a good option. It's not going to go for icing, although it would have been close. Taking the board option away and coming around to pick it up on the outside, Chris Theo, and she skates around in her defensive zone. She's going to have Fiona Bueller putting some pressure on her. Breaking the puck up now, up the ice is Dundas. It's stolen by Beck Leader, who has a bit of room in front of her. D backing off. Gets a shot on the net. Nice kick save there. Lily Kaler got a pad in the way. It's still loose in front of the slot. Can the Furies get the goal they missed out on last time? Bueller looks up ice. Can she find an option? She's got one moving into Borderly, but it wasn't quite going to make it there. And now it's Leader skating around in the corner, looking for options in the slot. Finds a player in the slot in the capable hands of Chris Theo, who was so dangerous last time and desperately unlucky. But, this time also desperately unlucky, the puck not going where she would have liked it to onto her stick. Now battling behind the net. It's driven back, trying to put the puck into the slot were the Furies. Trying to find Bueller. Who's not trying to find Bueller? Bueller's always on holidays. It's Beck Leader now for the Furies, trying to clear the puck up. It does so. It's picked up beautifully but then fanned on, unfortunately. But luckily for the Shanialators, they managed to get the puck out of the zone. But a beautiful pick there by Hurtis, who has been outstanding throughout this series so far. The girls would have to be getting pretty tired. It is their second game as the Furies bench just a little bit confused. They're making a change while the puck comes through. Hurtis tries to clear the puck up, gets it past Jamesis, putting some pressure on them. But Longhouse couldn't quite get past the capable poke check there of Debbie Bowles, who looks across just to check what's happening with her defensive partner. Puck comes across the right. Nice little backhander there by Stella. Sorry, I tell a lie. Chloe Freeburn that was, who got the chance. Now it's Bowles trying to chip the puck in. She's picked off, and Hurtis now looks up ice, waits. Player still late to get onside. Lucy Walsh gets back eventually, and now it's a chance for the Shanialators to break it out. That's Alex Longhouse once more looks up ice, finds Debbie Bowles, unfortunately. Bowles fires it in from a distance. It's a good shot. Bounces just in front of the goalie, but it's saved by Lily Kaler, who has had a workout so far. She's on her third save so far, as Bowles will skate back to pick up the puck. No icing. Bowles looks up ice, sees nothing but pink jerseys, so flings it up the middle. And she finds Rosen Briscoe, who just pushes the puck nicely into the corner. And now it's Longhouse who gets past Hurtis. Longhouse with a little bit of room. Hurtis races back, gets body in the way. Nice play there. She knew what she'd done wrong and fixed it. And now she keeps blasting through, and the Furies clear the puck out of the zone. They find Walsh. We're going to have a penalty, or at least a stoppage. It looks like it is... I'll tell you in just a second. It's Matilda Jennings who's been knocked over and possibly knocked the wind out of herself. She looks like she's okay, just a little bit breathless. Yeah, gets over and skates over to the bench. No worries at all. Just a little bit winded. And we'll be underway very shortly. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first period. Still 0-0. 4 shots on the net to the Furies, 2 to the Shanialators. It looks like the Furies have the run of the game so far. They've certainly been a little bit more dominant in the play, but they haven't been able to convert into the goals that they would like. They win it through the face-off there beautifully by Shay Gunyak, who has been outstanding for them. She was great in the first game as well. Trying to put the puck in, Chloe Freeburn. She gets the puck into the slot in a dangerous area, but the Shanialators are back there in numbers. Heath Tennant, their coach, he understands how to make sure that you've got that space in front of the net owned well, and if you do that, you're hard to score against. Scoring goals is not so bad if you don't have to score a million of them. You only have to score 1 or 2. Pressure there now, Danny Lee McAllis trying to take the puck away from Gunyak. Gunyak skates around behind the back of the net, looking for someone in the slot. She's got a free player. Doesn't make the connection. She had a play player in Chloe Freeburn. Once again, free in the high slot. She's calling for the puck. It is picked off there in the end. Ash Gagnon in the way, and the puck goes all the way down the other end, and it's going to go for icing. So if you're not familiar with the rule of icing, if you play the puck from your own half of the net, so on your side of the red line, and it crosses the goal line at the other end without anyone touching it, it is the crime of icing, and the puck is brought back to your defensive zone for a face-off. Doesn't seem like a terribly big deal, but the problem is you're not allowed to change. So if you're tired, then you have to stay on the ice. And hockey is a game where you want short shifts. Typically you want to be on the ice no more than 45 seconds to a minute. At elite levels, the shifts are even shorter. But the puck played out of the ice by the Shanialators. It's Beck Leader going now to pick it up for the Furies. Looks up ice, tries to find an option. She's got one there in Hayley Legg. Hayley picks it up. She tries to get around the defence of the Shanialators, loses the puck high, but possibly deliberately found Leader. But now it's handed over, and it's Longhouse who chips the puck up, gets it past Clay, but not as far as she would have liked. And now carrying it in is the Shanialators, winding and shooting. And it's a goal to the Furies. They've got the first one of the series. And that was Chris Theo, who was very threatening in the first time around they played. This time gets a little bit of room in the slot, makes the play and scores the goal. So it's 1 goal to the Furies, none to the Shanialators with 3 minutes to play in the first period. The Furies breaking the hoodoo of not having scored. They've now got 1, guaranteeing no shutouts for the Shanialators tonight. This is the last game for this evening. Bowles with the puck, tries to chip it up past the Shanialators defence. Gets it past, almost manages to fix it up on the forecheck there as well, the Furies. And now Buell plays it out of the zone. But it's brought back in again by Maddie Bale. Bale gets a shot across the front of Lily Kaler in the net for the Shanialators. And Bale just tries to backhand it back into the slot. Puck loose and bobbling around. Bale still there. Now picking it up once more for the Furies will be Katie Hurtis, who was so effective. She lobs it across the middle of the neutral zone. Dangerous option, but she got away with it. Just losing her feet there was one of the Furies. As Bowles now that none of them can go in and attack the zone. We'll have to wait for Jensen to get back on side. Is it Jensen? No. And now Fiona Buell picked off the puck by Hurtis. The player there who blew her footing there was Maddie Bale. And now it's Hurtis going back to pick it up. She's got Bleakley as an option as a D, but instead elects to go long. Chip it into the corner. Gets it past just about everyone, so it's an option now for their forecheck. Going in to try and do something is Shelley Jensen. Puck in the opposite corner now, racing over to try and put more pressure on it. The Furies to do something, but their puck is cleared out of the zone by Longhouse. Longhouse racing up quickly, putting pressure on Sarah Chong. Sarah still has the puck, takes it across the middle of the zone, gets dispossessed by Longhouse. You don't want to muck around with the puck in your zone. You want to clear it out if you can. Longhouse still with the puck, puts the puck across the middle. Finds Jensen though now, an option for the Shanialators. They keep the puck in the zone, there's numbers for them. And it's Bale now who lobs the puck in high, but it is caught comfortably by Sam Hockey in the net for the Furies. And with just over a minute to go, we have the Furies 1 and the Shanialators 0. One goal from 7 shots, and the Shanialators no goals from 3 shots. But showing a little bit more enterprise in this last couple of minutes of this period. The Furies, you'd have to think, might start to get a little bit tired. It's their second game of the evening, whereas the Shanialators, it's their first one. But it is a late night too, and that can play havoc with all sorts of things. As skating around now is Chris Theo, looks for options, finds them around the back of the net. Skating up ice now with the puck was Amy Clay, who dumps it in deep. And the Furies will put another shot on the net. Fairly harmless one in the end there. Didn't have a lot on it from Amy Clay, but it did force the save by Lily Kayla. And every time you put it on the net, there's a small chance the goalie might make a mistake. And you might score a goal. That's how I get all mine. Anyway, we've got one more chance here for the Furies in the end of this period. There are only about 5 seconds to play. Can they get a shot on? The Shanialators clear the puck out of the zone, and it's rolling all the way down, and it will go for icing, but it won't matter because there's only a second to go in the period. The end of the first. It is Furies 1 goal from 8 shots. It is Shanialators 0 goals for 3. The goal in this period, in this game, was given to Chris Theo unassisted with 3 minutes and 23 to go in the period. Shots 8-3 in that period, so very much in favour of the Furies, who are having a much nicer game tonight than they had earlier. It was their first game together for a while, and a little bit of time for them to work out what to do and how to play. They certainly improved throughout that game they played earlier this evening as well. So we'll see them continue to improve, but so too the Shanialators. It is their first time together as a team, and their head coach Heath Tennant will have his work cut out for him in terms of trying to maintain structure and get them all playing from the same song sheet. If they can do that, they will improve as well. We are back tomorrow at 6:25 through till almost midnight for another 5 games tomorrow evening. The Quokkas will play the Hidden Gems. The Stingrays, we'll see them for the first time at 7:30 p.m. when they play the Reds. And then the Shanialators will play the Quokkas, the Gems will play the Stingrays, and the Reds will play the Furies last at the late game, which will start at 10:45 p.m. And we'll be going home sometime around about midnight. And then we're playing again on Saturday, all afternoon, 3:15, all the way through till about 11 o'clock in the evening for another 7 games. And then on Sunday we have 4 games for the finals, starting at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then there's a break for lunch, and the grand final will be at 5 p.m. Any one of these teams at the moment can make the granny. Remains to be seen. Shanialators just need to get their lines organised. Longhouse gesticulating at the bench. Come back over here. He should be on the ice by now as the Borderly makes her way onto the ice. Shanialators, the Furies winning the face-off beautifully there. Gagnac has been outstanding on the face-off. She did it very well in the game against the Quokkas as well, the West Australian team. She was quite effective in the face-off. They just couldn't score any goals. This time, however, they've broken the hoodoo as the Furies try and break the puck out again, and it's Gagnac once more. This time gets around the poke check of Jennings, puts it into the slot. Nice work there, and beautiful save by Kayla under a lot of pressure from Chris Theo, who got that beautiful pass. Not able to quite stay on her feet, their leader, and clearing the puck out of the zone just is DeBorderly. Finds Jennings, who hoiks the puck all the way down the other end into the corner. It's not icing, going in to put some pressure on them late. But here come the Furies again, looking for a cross-ice pass, nearly picked off. Risky play, but regardless, trying to get back there in a hurry was Briscoe, but she was beaten to the puck by the forecheck of the Furies. And it's just chipped in cheekily there by Hurtis, who does it again, just cheekily again once more, getting past the Borderly. Looks up ice, Hasn't got any options, so goes herself around the back of the net. She's going to wrap around. Will she take the shot? She does. The puck goes high. It's still loose, floating in the slot. His leg. Yes, I think it's leg. I can't see a number back here. The number's written up on the back of her jersey, but it might be. And they heard us once more going in. But it's eventually picked up by Longhouse, who plays the puck up ice. Gets around everyone except Lucy Walsh. A little bit surprised that she's got the puck, but it hit her and dropped at her feet. Now another chance for the Furies to come in with another break, and that was Leg, who has the puck now. Leg winds, shoots, goes wide of Killy, wide of Lily Kayla. Nice place there, Hayley Leg. She'd be pretty keen to get one on the net, but the Furies break it away. Bowles now winds and shoots. It bounces high, it's awkward, but it is made safe by Lily Kayla. It's a nice shot there from the point. Bowles didn't get an awful lot on it. She's kind of lobbed it in, but it bounced awkwardly in front of Lily Kayla, who then had to deal with a tricky bouncing puck and might have lost sight of it briefly. But, in the end, she managed to swoop it up. And with 12 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second, it's 1 goal to the Furies from 13. 0 goals from 3 to the Shanialators. They want to get on the board if they can. Face off this time won by the Shanialators. They play the puck up ice through Bueller, but she can't keep the puck out of the zone. But in the end, it's Chong who's beaten to the puck and tries to play the puck up the board. She's got bodies in front of her. Natasha Hudson there putting good pressure on her. The puck played back up the ice, and it's picked up by Douglas. Douglas goes into the corner and rims the puck around the back of the net, watched by Sam Hockey. Rona Bueller trying to do something with it, but it's played across ice there. Marie Stella, but she found Jensen. Jensen with room in front of her. She gets around one defender. She's going to wind, she's going to shoot, and the puck is made safe by Lily Kayla. So a good shot there by Jensen. She had room and she took it and used it. It's exactly what you want to do. She did have Sayolay trying to get back. No, I tell light, someone with 8 on the jersey. Shay Gagnac lines up to take the face off once more for the Shanialators. This time she doesn't win it, but it bobs out. And it's poked in towards the net by Chloe Freeman. Puck around the back and then it watched closely by Lily Kayla. The Furies trying to make this into another scoring chance as the two protagonists battling on the boards. Breaking out now, Longhouse looks up ice. Tries to find some help. It went past Danielle McCallis, and we're going to have a penalty? No, we're just going to have a stoppage. Might have been an offside. We'll just wait for this to sort itself out and see if we can't find out what actually happened. Face off there, won nicely by Hayley Legg, who has played very well so far this evening, but everyone is unable to stop the blast through. And I think Jamesis. Shot in by Matilda Jennings, tried to put it on the net. Goes into the corner now. The Furies looking to break it out. They don't like having the puck down here in their defensive zone if they can avoid it. They had to pay for that a lot against the Quokkas, so they want to try and clear it out if they can. Blasting up the ice now. Here they come, and it's Amy Clay who is trying to do something with it. And now it's gone back deep into the defensive zone. Rosen Briscoe has to pick the puck up, tries to clear it out, doesn't get past the forecheck of the Furies, and it's Leg once more blasting in. Here comes Debbie Bowles, who just lost sight of it, was just behind her. Lucy Walsh now a mile offside, so she's got to get back before anyone can go in. And she does so, picks up the puck, but it is played up ice by the Shanialators, and it will finally be picked up by McCallis, who has the puck, still manages to beat the check, puts the puck into the corner, but it's picked up by Hurtis, who has been outstanding with speed, and you can see here she comes. The Shanialators know they have to get back quickly. And the shot taken on the net by Dundas was a good one. It made Kayla work. Dundas still trying to look. She's got Walsh in the slot. Walsh has a cheeky little backhand. Goes around the back of the net, though. Doesn't trouble Kayla. Waiting on the point now, Bowles, who just keeps that one in if you've got generous eyesight. But it doesn't matter because it's Longhouse going the other way with the puck with 3 in front of her. She gets a shot on. It's a bit of a dribbler. Not much on at all. Goes into the corner. It's played around the back by Jensen, who makes it safe. The puck in the corner now for the Shanialators. Can they turn this one into an opportunity? They'd love to get a shot on the net. DeBortley can't hold on to it. It's picked up by Bowles. Bowles with one in front. She gets past. Has another. Wines shoots. Body's in the way. Blocked. Doesn't get through to the goaltender. It was Natasha Hudson who got herself in the way and stopped that attack by Debbie Bowles. Natasha Hudson plays for the Rock Lobsters in the Recreational League here at iceHQ. Picks it up again. Tries to avoid running into her teammate as here they come, the Shanialators with an opportunity, but it's picked up by Hayley Legg in the corner for the Furies. Chips it off the boards, gets around the check. It's picked up now. Jensen looks up ice. She's got room. No, Marie Stella, I say. She's got room. Ran out of room. And then it was lost at the feet of Bale. Puck in the slot for Stella. But it's made safe. Lily Kayla gobbled that one up and says, I will have this puck. It's all mine, no goals for you. Not today. 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go in a scoreless second period. 7 shots on the net to the Furies, 2 on the net to the Shanialators. There'll be another one because that one for the Furies just went in and won't show up on the system just yet. Gagnac wins the face-off. Comes up high to Chong. Chong puts the puck on the net, but there's sticks in the way. Hudson blocked that one. Loses her footing though. Gagnac winds, shoots. Kayla in the way. Now it's buried down in the feet of Theo. Kept in by Blakely, but here comes Hudson and she dumps the puck deep. She's got Buell waiting down for it, but Buell puts the brakes on, so it's Hudson going in to put some pressure on. Sorry, Chloe Freeburn going in to put some pressure on. Freeburn has another shot. It lobs high. It's picked up there by Gagnac and then dropped down into the hands of Sam Hockey. Now, the interesting thing is if that had been in any other part of the rink apart from their defensive zone, it would have been a hand pass because you're not allowed to catch the puck and someone else in your team retrieve it. But in your defensive zone, you are. You're not allowed to carry it, but you are allowed to catch the puck and then drop it. And if one of your teammates gets it, that's all right. You're just not allowed to hang on to it. Face-off won by the Shanialators in this instance. They're looking for the slot. They put the puck across the front, but there's bodies in the way for the Furies. Not able to get a handle on it. Was Douglas. And a shot on the net nicely there by Dundas. Puts the puck across the front. Now here come the Shanialators again. They chip the puck up the ice, trying to find some bodies, and they found it in Douglas. The puck's gone in deep and it'll be picked up by Beck Leader. She's got a bit of a turn of speed. You give her a bit of room, she's going to doesn't take on anyone. Instead, she decides to drive the puck up the middle. It's picked up in the last line of defence by Briscoe, who puts it into the corner. And we're going to throw the puck backwards and forwards. Briscoe with the puck again, loses it. And it's carried through by Legg. Legg with room, Legg winds, shoots. And the save made by Lily Kayla. Had her leg there with a great one-on-none opportunity. Just couldn't get it past Kayla, who made the save in the last minute. Obviously, the last minute is his last line of defence. He's the goaltender. But Kayla made that save beautifully from great opportunity there, Hayley Legg. So the Furies with another chance to get a shot on the net. But can the Shanialators turn this into a counter-attack? They're set up for it. If they move quickly and the puck goes the right way, it might just happen for them. But instead it goes to Hurtis. Puck's loose in the slot, but it's cleared out by the Shanialators. Puck bobbles across through the slot in a dangerous way, but it's picked up. Hudson now trying to clear the puck out of the zone, runs into traffic. Puck still there through sheer force of will. The puck comes through the zone. Hudson runs into Hurtis. Hurtis couldn't, but McAllis for the Shanialators had a go. And now it's picked up by Dervish, who dumps the puck across ice, going in to put some pressure on it. And successfully so. There's Jamesis. Jamesis gets around another one, winds, backhand, chips. Oh, just over the shoulder. Puck still loose in the slot. Good opportunity there for the Shanialators. They try and get the puck in again. Everyone loses sight of it except Shelley Jensen, who now has it. Puts it on her backhand, but doesn't put much on that backhand, and the puck comes back into the defensive zone. They managed to clear it out there, the Furies. It's a nice enterprising play by the Shanialators, keeping the puck in. Now they clear the puck out of the zone, though. Stella tried to find Jennings. Jennings and Legg. It's Bale going in to put some pressure on it, but back the other way now with McAllis. She gets ridden into the corner, and the puck's going to go backwards and forwards. Hurtis leaves the puck behind, almost got through. So Lay chips the puck to no one in particular, but Hurtis couldn't get there. Hurtis blasts past everyone. Nice little cheeky chip off the board to get past Dervish. Goes into the corner. She's got Gagnac in the slot. He's just circling around behind Longhouse, trying to get the pass across. Not quite enough numbers there, however, for the Furies, as Longhouse for the Shanialators breaks out. Gets past one. Gets past Theo. Pass goes across the front of the net, and no shot on the net. Now the Furies back in numbers. They look up ice, trying to find help. They've got Theo circling around, and the electric Shay Gagnac, who has been very effective so far for the Furies. Looking up ice now, trying to find chances, is Amy Clay. She crosses the line, she chips the puck in, but unfortunately for her, Longhouse was in the way. Did a good job. Plays it back to her D. And that's Bleakley who puts the puck across, passes it straight to Sarah Lay for the Shanialators, so they're going to have to race back and clean that one up. And now the Furies will run around behind the back of the net, just trying to create a bit of space. And here they come with room. It's Sarah Chong looking up ice. She's got two to beat. She's got one with her. She's got Theo charging the net. The puck is loose. Theo tries to put it in off the backhand. It's loose. The Furies are celebrating. The referee is saying no goal. So we're not sure yet if that was in fact or not. No, the goal is waving it off. Sorry, referee Snowy is waving that off, saying no goal. The Furies are still celebrating it. But the referee is standing there saying, and I think it's because he lost sight of the puck. It did look like it might have been a goal, but if the referee loses sight of the puck, they have to blow it up. It is a safety concern. Lily had lost sight of it, and it did go in, but the whistle had already blown, so it was too late. The referee lost sight of the puck, so no goal. The Shanialators will now get themselves organised. Can the Furies make another one happen? Borley trying to clear the puck out of the zone. Can't get it this time, however. No mistake at all. It's Hayley Legg that gets a backhand through everyone. Kayla did not see that one coming. Hayley Legg with a backhand from the slot. And she puts it in the net. And that one, no mistake. And no losing sight of it. A clear goal. So 2 goals now to the Melbourne Furies from 23 shots. Really, Kayla doing a pretty good job. She certainly had a workout through this game so far, with 1 minute and 20 seconds to play in the second period. With that 2-goal lead now, she's had 23 shots on her, so that's a pretty hard task so far for her. And the face-off won beautifully by the Shanialators. They want to get one back if they can, but they just try that carry the puck just a little bit too far. And instead, in fact, everyone's trying to carry the puck a little bit too far. But they clear it out of the zone now. The Furies, to go back to pick it up. Marie Stella will pick up the puck and look up ice, try and find options. She's looking for Bale, but Bale was moving in the wrong direction. Now the puck comes across the front. Bueller puts a shot on, just off the front of the net. Saved there by Hockey, who just got into the way of it. Now the puck will go in the corner. Hudson racing back to get it. She's got Shelley Jensen chasing to put some pressure on it, but it will go for icing. And with 30 seconds to play in the second, we may get the face-off. We're not going to get much after that. So this is probably going to be the end of the second. We'll probably get the face-off, but there'll only be fractions of a second of the game to play before it actually is all wound up. So we've got 10 seconds to go. Puck is dropped. Can the Shanialators get another shot on the net? They do, but it's picked up nicely by the Furies, who just need to dump it down the other end and clear the zone. They don't need to do anything smart with it. On the other hand, the Furies would love to get a shot on it, and they did. And that was Alex de Bordeley who got the shot, but it went wide. And in the end, it was watched harmlessly into the corner by Sam Hockey. So at the end of the second period, it is 2 to the Furies, none so far to the Shanialators. Some enterprising play there. We've certainly seen some great play by Shay Gagnac and also by Katie Hurtis, who have both been very, very effective for the Furies. Haven't seen much of Melissa Bibby yet, but she was very effective when she played against the Quackers as well. So we'll see how they go. And for the Shanialators so far, effectively has been Longhouse, who's been everywhere, and Jamesis has been quite effective as well. And Lily Kayla, although she's led in 2 goals, she's made 23 saves, so she's doing pretty well. It's tough when you've got that many shots on the net, but they're doing a pretty good job. We have 20 seconds to go in the intermission before the third period and the final period of hockey for this evening. And we are back tomorrow at 6:25 p.m. when the Quackers will play the Hidden Gems. And then the Stingrays play the Reds, and then the Shanialators play the Quackers, And then the Gems play the Stingrays, and by now you're not listening anymore, but suffice to say there's 5 games tomorrow evening, starting at 6:25 p.m. You can see it all on Hockey Site, which is where we keep track of anything. If you look for iceHQ.hockeysite, site with a y.com, that's where the CCM National Women's Tournament statistics and draw and so forth are all kept. So you can look at that and see who's scoring goals and see who's getting penalties and who's been in the naughty box and who's got assists and what the ladder looks like as well. So we will be underway very, very shortly in this third period. Can the Shanialators get one on the board? Will they pull the goalie? Time will tell. Heath isn't afraid to do it. Face off won by the Shanialators, 1-2. Picked off by Jamesis. Bowles now, however, chips it up the ice, finds a connection in Theo. Theo's got Gagnac skating around like a woman possessed. But, a little bit of backwards and forwards along the boards. Longhouse and Bowles battling it out. The puck instead comes across. Played across ice by the Shanialators on the breakout, which is always risky. Gagnac now with the puck, goes around behind the net. She's looking for options. She's got one in the slot in Freeburn, but can't get the pass to her. Freeburn's still free. There's lots of Shanialators there, but no one looking behind them. There's Hurtis now with the puck. Is dispossessed. Bowles will go back and pick it up. She's got a lot of space. Or will she choose to do it? She's just got to get around the first check. She's a little bit cheeky and does it, so he gets it to Hurtis. Hurtis looks up ice, finds her options, has another chance, just chops it in, tries to find Gagnac. Gagnac just got a stick on it and just chopped it down. It's going to go for icing. The Shanialators played the puck from their side of the goal line and across the ice across the finish line, so their side of the centre line and across the red line at the other end. So goes back for icing. Now, this is actually a pretty good counter-attacking opportunity for the Shanialators if they can get possession and chip it in front of their wingers if they choose to do it and get a bit of a breakaway. Often the attacking team gets a little bit overconfident. They move in. Lauren Bleakley for the Furies up high on the blue line. She's been quite careful, which is very wise. Puck goes on the net by the Furies. They can't quite keep the puck in though. Chong couldn't get onto it. Chips the puck around, gets it as far as the forechecking Jamesis. This time, once more, it's Hayley Legg who gets a leg in the way and loses her footing. I think she might have stood on the puck there. But regardless, she gets back up. No harm, no foul. That was a Danny Lee McCallis shot that knocked her feet over. Or at least a pass or a movement of the puck. In the corner now is McCallis. And now it's fired on the net by Dundas, but it doesn't get very far. And now Longhouse will go and battle it out with Chong. Chong gets there first, gets the puck up the boards, puts it into the corner, goes around and back behind the net. Going to pick it up now. The Shanialators, they clear the zone, but only as far as Chong, who picks it up. She's being forechecked and beaten to the puck by Jamesis. Jamesis with a good opportunity. She's got to get around Bleakley. Puts the puck up. Longhouse was there, but couldn't handle it. Chong trying to clear the puck out of the zone. She backhands it, gets it out of the zone nicely in the end. Now coming back in for another counter-attack and just having to use a backhand dervish. And the puck fired in, but couldn't get enough on it, was to Borderley. Borderley hooks it around backhand, but finds Marie Stella, who is in the slot. There's pink jerseys everywhere, but the blue one that's with the puck is the one that matters. And breaking it out now is Bale, who dumps the puck deep. Gets around just about everyone. Puck kept in by Jensen. Jensen, however, dispossessed. And it is broken out in the end by the Shanialators. Trying to do a little bit of a cheeky pass there to Borderley. As everyone decides they're tired, they're going to have a bit of a lie down. The puck now taken across the middle with a little bit of a sneaky backhand across the front of the net there. Taken by Jamesis, but it wouldn't go. It's in the slot now, losing sight of it. Shot is on the net, but goes wide by De Borderley. They're trying to do slap shots, and wrist is probably a good option at that point. But going into the corner now, Amy Clay, she's got room and time. She doesn't realise it though, and she swats the puck away, and as a result, the Shanialators end up with the puck. It's Hudson now trying to put the puck in, but it goes as far as Stella. Hudson with another chance now, tries to steal it from Stella and does. The puck comes offside though, so waiting for Leigh to come back on, and they don't forecheck. So they just give Bleakley a lot of space. But Leigh now with the puck at her feet, cycling around, but it's picked up by Bleakley, who dumps it in. only as far as the blue line. And now blasting down the side, Jamesis. Jamesis has a little bit of time, but it's stolen by the Furies. Now Lay, little backhander, goes into the slot. But now Jensen with a chance. Big forecheck comes through on Jennings. The puck now being played across ice. Chloe Freeburn trying to find options and reaches up the ice looking for Gunyak. Comes back to Beck Leader, who picks it up, looking up ice. What options does she have? She's got an effective forecheck on her by Douglas. And it confines the Furies to their defensive zone. Tries to be pretty clever with the puck, and this time she's going to get away with it this time, Leader. Goes backhand, finds her partner in Theo. And now Freeburn with the puck. Puts it behind the net, going back to pick it up. The Shanialators, who chip it up high. Managed to clear the zone, but it's going to go for icing. He's flung up the ice there. I think it might have been Bueller or Longhouse who flung that one up. And no Shanialators there. And the referees have currently got 2 pucks on the ice, so we'll get that sorted out. One of them's carrying one as a spare, but it is leading to some confusion at times. Fortunately, the puck is being picked up before the whistle drops, so we're not having too much more confusion. See what happens here with this breakout for the Shanialators. At some point, they're probably going to need to pull a goalie and throw caution to the wind and see if they can get a goal back or two. They are down 2-0 with 9 minutes to play in the third. At what point will they start to take more risks and add the pressure onto the Furies and see if they can get a goal? It's cleared out of the zone, though, from the face-off. Racing back to pick it up, Hurtis. She's got loads of time. She's going to have Longhouse coming in to put some pressure on the forecheck. Longhouse trying to take the boards away. Does so nicely. Furies keep the puck in. So the Furies managed to not clear the puck out of the zone. Racing now to try and get it Bueller, but the puck is cleared up the middle eventually by Bowles. We've got plenty on it, but that is going to go for icing the other way. And we'll have a face-off back in the defensive zone for the Furies. This is a chance now if the Shanialators, you'll see the centre there picking the right-hand side face-off dot, which puts a shot on the net on their forehand. So a centre at this will occasionally turn this into a shot on the net. It's generally not a bad choice. Playing it back to the D, usually not so successful, but Gunyak steals it. Nicely won. That was a critical one. Cycling around now and circling, trying to get the shot was Jamesis, but it wouldn't go. Hockey was there. Didn't have enough on it. See what they set up again this time. This time, a defensive zone face-off. It will be determined by which side the puck finished on. And so, the puck starts on the city side of the rink. Always Cridlin, the referee, dropping the puck, getting us restarted. Puck comes up to Hudson. Doesn't get on the puck because Jamesis was taking it instead. Played out of the zone now, Hayley Legg, who forced it out. And it's played back up the ice by Hurtis. Now here comes Hayley Legg. She did that great breakaway earlier, couldn't convert it. She's got the puck on her hip. Puts the puck nicely across the front of the net looking for a connection. She had Dundas there, but the puck didn't get through. There was pink jerseys in the way. This time it's taken. Debbie Bowles gets around too. She goes deep in the corner. She's got Legg free in the slot. Legg circling around. Give the puck to me. I've got a shot here. But it doesn't get through to her. Racing back now to pick it up. Sarah Chong looks up the ice. She's got a forecheck. The forecheck steals the puck from her. Picked up by Jamesis, but it's won back by Chong. Chong plays it up the ice. Just one step too many, and now it's picked up by Gagnon. Gagnon puts the puck behind the net. Chong goes back once more to make amends. And this time clears the puck up. Finds Dundas. Dundas has an option. She's got Walsh moving up with her. Finds Walsh on the pass. Walsh can't quite get there in time as Hudson will race into the corner for the Shanialators and pick it up. Hudson runs into a brick wall and loses her footing. Now here come the Shanialators. They pass across ice looking for the connection to Jamesis, but she's beaten to the punch by the Furies, who put the puck back deep into the corner. Comes across the front of the net. Longhouse now with the Shanialators looking up ice, tries to find choices, doesn't have much. Stella was in the way. Stella puts the puck back into the slot. Walsh trying to put some pressure on Hudson. The puck loose behind the net. Now it's Longhouse once more with a chance. Plays it back up to her D, which was playing it up to her forward, but it's Fury's D was in the way. Lay was on the stretch. Gets found. Chong coming out to try and meet Lay, looking for a passing option. Finds Longhouse, who kicks it forward, but only kicks it as far as Chong's feet. Lay tries to get it past bodies and doesn't. And it is cleared out of the zone in the end by Blakely, wisely chipping it up the boards. Here comes DeBortley looking for choices. Finds Longhouse. Longhouse with a little bit of room. She goes wide, flings the puck across the front of the net. DeBortley will go in to try and pick it up. She's got Jennings on the blue line, but Jennings is marked. DeBortley goes around one. Tries to get a shot away, loses the footing a little bit. Swats it in towards the net, but it is cleared out by the Furies. A little bit tentative there on the poke was the Shanialators on the defence. And here they come again though on the breakout. But they only managed to get it as far as neutral ice with no bodies, and that is Amy Clay, who blasts past Lay. Blasts past Longhouse. Lay winds and shoots. Puck is loose, bobbling in front of Lily Kayla, but she makes another save. Her 24th save of the evening. It's been a little bit of a dry period, this one, for shots on the net. We've only got under 5 minutes to go, and we've had that's the first shot on the net from the Furies and one from the Shanialators. So both teams defending well, getting bodies in the way and owning that space, which is what they need to be doing. Shanialators, they need some goals though. Watch for them to pull their goalie and go 6 on 5. They've only got 4 minutes to play in this period. Curtis flings it in high and hard. Another shot on the backhand taken, Gunyak. And the Shanialators looking to clear the puck out of the zone. It's picked up Robinson, who tries to clear the puck out of the zone. Beck Leader patiently waiting for the forechecking pressure. Now it's Gunyak with a little bit of room. Puts a pass across, finds Theo. Gunyak again. Gunyak's got Freeburn free in the slot as well. Freeburn with a chance, tries to get on a backhand. Does, across the front of the net. And it goes just a smidge wide there. Theo desperately trying to get onto it, but it wasn't going to happen. Gunyak now steals the puck from Hudson. But now the Shanialators have a chance to clear it out. Just losing track of where the puck was there for a moment was Douglas, and as a result picked up by Beck Leader. Beck lobs it into the slot. It's not able to be kept in. Gunyak couldn't quite get enough on it. She's just waiting for her players to get onside. So none of them can go out until back in goes Theo, who circulates around. And I'll put some pressure on the Shanialators as they look to break it out. They go cross ice and it runs into feet. And it's picked up by Theo, who puts a shot on the net. And the save made by Kayla once more. Now racing back down to pick up the clearance is Hurtis, who flung it across net looking for bowls, but now it's picked up by Theo, by Legg, who gets another shot on the net, but is made safe once more by Lily Kayla. Kayla having a great game. She's up to 26 saves so far. Just on 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. We're watching for the Shanialators to pull Lily Kayla from the net and go 6 on 5. They might just do it. Going in the corner now, putting the puck across the net was Walsh. Puck thrown in deep into the corner by Stella. Trying to break it out. The Shanialators, it's flung in towards the net by Dundas, but she didn't get enough on it. Longhouse now chips it out, tries to get the puck past Bowles. Bowles challenged by Jamesis, but Jamesis couldn't hold on to it, and the puck cleared out eventually by Dundas. And now it's picked up by Legg, who plays the puck across to Walsh. Walsh going into the corner, Legg also going into the corner. A little bit of a miscommunication between the two. Puck comes across the top. Dundas had it, but only on her backhand. It was a nice option. Legg now puts the puck across the slot. Dundas coming in to put some more pressure on, but it will come out of the zone. Chong having to go back and pick it up. She'll be pressed tightly by Jamesis. Jamesis trying to steal the puck from Chong. Chong eventually sees the wisdom of chipping the puck up the boards and finds Walsh. Walsh puts the puck across the front of the net. It's mishandled by Briscoe, and out comes the puck, though, for the Shanialators, luckily for them, and they've got another chance now. The Chong gets picked by Jamesis. Jamesis has got the puck on her stick. She winds, takes a pass, and the shot taken. Tried that pass across the net. There's a good opportunity there to make take a shot. Easy to say with hindsight. But a good scoring opportunity for the Shanialators. Goes begging. 49 seconds to play. They haven't pulled the goalie. Lily's looking to get off the ice. But so far the decision not being made. Probably waiting just to clear the puck out one more time. But they're rapidly running out of time to do it, the Shanialators. They had a good scoring opportunity there, didn't quite manage to convert on it. And the puck clear now. DeBorley trying to play the puck up the ice with just 25 seconds to play. It's played in deep by the Furies. Hudson is picked off. Shot taken, goes over the top of the net. That was Stella flinging it in high. And we've got just the 12 seconds to play in the game. With 2-goal difference. There won't be any stop time. 4 seconds to go. Can the Furies get one more shot? Can the Shanialators fling one from a distance? Here comes Hudson, but the siren will beat her. And the Furies will take their first win of the tournament, 2-0 over the Shanialators. Some great play for the Furies by Gunyak in particular. I didn't see Melissa Bibby playing her. She might have just done the first game and perhaps not played the second one. Nice play too by Beck Leader, who was effective in defence, and Hayley Legg created a couple of really good opportunities, just couldn't quite manage to convert them. Great play also to Katie Hurtis, who has been outstanding so far for the Furies. Good play too for the Shanialators by, in particular, Alex Longhouse, who was everywhere, and Elizabeth Jamesis, who was very effective as well. And Ash Gagnon was a feature in that game as well. Can't fault Lily Kayla. She made a lot of saves that game, but it wasn't enough to keep her team in it. And Sam Hockey with the shutout. So we are back tomorrow night, but before we do that, I'll just bring you up to speed on where we are on the ladder at the moment. So the ladder stands at this particular point in time with the Quokkas on top. Reds second on the ladder, and the only difference there splitting them is goals for, goals against. Stingrays yet to play. They're probably not arriving in Melbourne until tomorrow. Shanialators with, they just played, that hasn't been updated, I'm sorry. So this will be sorted out very shortly once the system catches up with what we're doing. Hidden Gems with 1 game, 1 loss, and the Furies with 2 games, 1 win, 1 loss. So I can't really give you the ladder yet because our system hasn't calculated it, but it won't be long. But regardless, we are playing tomorrow. Tomorrow at 6:25 p.m, the Quokkas play the Hidden Gems for the first of 5 games on Friday evening. It'll be a cracker. We can't wait to bring it to you. Bring it on.